Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Got a great budget shoe today. We'll be talking about the GT Cut Academy 2. So retail price is $95. Here in my area, some stores have them on sale at about 25% off. Pretty much right after I bought mine. But later down the road, bigger discounts can be expected. I could guarantee you that. For example, when I drive across the border to the Nike clearance stores in the US, I've always seen plenty of colorways for the first GT Cut Academy, going for around 40 bucks. That's like what? 2 cocktails. Imagine bringing them to a fancy ass place and not getting the hit. Might as well get a GT Cut Academy on sale. Go for a fun hoop sesh with the boys. Cold beer after and call it a day. Hey, one of the best budget-friendly basketball shoes in recent memory, their predecessor. Anyways, I meant to say, either way, this is a really affordable shoe that should be easy to find. How does the 2 perform though? Let's get right into it. Cushion is not bad for its price. You get a decent bounce back in general, not too stiff. There is a 4-foot zoom unit. That's about it. Nike says that it has a larger surface area this time in their product description, but it doesn't feel that substantial on feet. For a shoe under $100, this midsole has a mild plushness when you press down on it, better than the majority of other budget shoes on the market. Don't hope for anything crazy. However, this setup is sufficient. These guys are super low to the ground, so that's something to expect. If you prioritize core feel, or if you want a shoe that is not too elevated, this fits well into that category. Somehow they even reminded me of how it felt when I was playing in some Kobe's in the past. Also, as you may have guessed already, very, very light. For size 10.5, they're right around 380 grams, well below average weight. Again, a low to the ground, lightweight, low top guard shoe, that kind of vibe. Traction is excellent. The first model had a crazy grip, one of the best performers on dusty courts for me. Here on the 2, the texture of the outsole, firmness of the rubber, those stay the same. It has a modified herringbone pattern, split into a few zones. Please correct me if I'm wrong. The whole GT Cut Academy series has always come in a solid rubber outsole. I don't recall seeing any translucent outsole on any colorway. That could be part of the reasons why it works so well against dust. Very squeaky too, for those who prefer a nice sound effect. I was pretty much good to go right from the start till I had a cramp, a stomach cramp. I was starving, man. Yeah, other than some moments where I stumped onto a wet spot on the floor, the traction has been very promising. Should be fine for outdoors too. Fit is true to size. Pretty straightforward here. You can go ahead with your usual Nike size. Standard width in both the midfoot and toe box, I would say. Wide footers, I suggest you try on a pair in person. 2E and above, you should probably size up to be safe. Me, as someone with slightly wide and extremely flat feet, going true to size feels a little bit snug, but it's still a perfect fit. As a reference, the 2 is not as tight as the first GT Cut Academy. Material. Here's the simplest way to put it. There's nothing wrong with this upper. It's actually gotten a bit more comfortable than the first version. Partially fused up front. There are these diagonal cuts on the side panels. Breathable, yes. Doesn't cause any pinching. In comparison, it was mostly a standard mesh on the one. More softness here. Some extra padding in the heel. That does help with comfort and lockdown. Lockdown was already great on the previous model. Comfort, step-in comfort especially, is improved. Pretty cozy on the interior now. A short tongue that doesn't flap around, just enough support to get through the day. Overall, I mean, this is just a fantastic budget option. Affordable, functional. Cushion and traction, even the upper material that we just mentioned, are all well above average in this price range. I would go as far as saying this is probably the best hoop shoe that retails under $100 right now. Simple and effective. That's all we needed to hear sometimes, right? Definitely the best academy. Better than the GT Hustle and GT Jump Academy. Yes. Plus, we're gonna see a plethora of different colorways from Nike, as always. Be on the lookout for a color combo that you like. Hunt for some nice deals if you wanna wait. I'm perfectly happy with my pair. Light with an orange trim. Looks good, feels nice. But as usual, let me know what you think about the GT Cut Academy 2 in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.